Hello and welcome back to a Minecraft update video where today we will be going over the brand new 1.21 update that we have been waiting for quite a while. Now let's dive straight in. We are starting immediately with bundles, as you see here behind me. We have heard about these for what, over a year at this point? Well, now we finally actually get to use them. Now, as you see here, how I laid it out, they have all of the different colors that you normally get with any sort of colorable variant. Now, if you haven't exactly heard of bundles before, each one can hold 64 different items of any type of item. It can be any combination. Here, I'll show you here. So my diet today, I'm pretty hungry today and I really need that protein, those carbs, so let's get those in. But I want to store them all in the bundle. So all you do is you take the bundle and you literally just left click on all of your items. And learning here live, guys. Cake cannot be stored in a bundle. What a tragedy. Oh my god, Mojang, what are you doing? What are you doing? But as you can see here, we have all of my different food items in here, different amounts of each thing, and it fits just fine, along with this progress bar here to show you how full the bundle actually is. Now, to take things out, you can either just right click and you'll get a random order based on what you see here, or you can use your scroll wheel while you hover over it to see what's in the bundle. Then you right click and you can select it and take it out. Pretty straightforward, but they are trying to solve the inventory problem that they said they would try to fix while adding dozens of items to the game every year. Now, to actually craft a bundle, very straightforward, very easy, very accessible. So it's literally what you see here, this order. One piece of leather, one piece of string. Boom, bundle. Easy. Easy. Love to see it. Now, honestly, after we saw Minecraft Live, they explained that the bundle is trying to solve that too many items, too small inventory problem. And personally, I think it's not the worst idea ever. They could just expand the inventory, but that changes one of the core features of the game itself. So this at least is a compromise, especially when you're mining or something like that. You're getting random mob drops. Maybe you want to save them early on in the game, but you don't want to have them just cluttered your inventory. So this should help out with that. After all, this update is called Bundles of Bravery, so had to get it out of the way first. Moving on. Now, I was reading the changelogs and it talked about these mobs you see here. Now, we're gonna go down to this ravine over here because they released baby variants of these animals. So we have the glow squid, and I haven't seen them yet myself. Oh my god! Oh my god. See, y'all hated on the glow squid, okay? But like, look at the baby. Come on, give it some grace. There's also baby squids apparently as well, if I can get one to spawn. There it is, there it is, there it is. Honestly, a change I very much like. Same with dolphins as well. We got baby dolphins, guys. Come on, come on. Give Mojang some credit for this one, honestly. We've been waiting for a while. And then finally on the mob front, we have different size salmon, apparently. Yeah, oh my goodness, look at that. Actually, that's gonna make our rivers and oceans more dynamic. I really think this change was a positive one. On that salmon note, just a quick 1.21.3, the bug fix that just came out along with the main update itself. I read the change logs and it said that all of the salmon were shrinking and all of them were becoming tiny post the main update, and that was the bug fix. I just thought that was hilarious. Now, another random feature that I was reading in for this update, apparently if you shift on the slime box as you fall, originally it would, give you fall damage, but apparently now it does not. Let's give it a shot. All right. Love to see it, Mojang, love to see it. The next big change that I honestly feel will get swept under the rug for a while is that ender pearls will now properly load chunks when thrown into a new chunk. So it will load and keep loaded depending on, let's assuming you use a stasis chamber to store your ender pearls to be used at any time. But it also works interdimensionally. So they will load and tick chunks into different dimensions, overworld. Let's see it. It's just not gonna work properly. Oh, I spoke too soon. But hey, it works, it's responsive. It's what we like to see. Next up, and I have a feeling this one will be controversial, the redstone torch got a retexture to be, it's got to stand on its own. It's got to be independent, be its own thing. Let me know what you think down in the comments. This item has been in the game for what, over a decade now? Let me know your thoughts. Now, this next feature I can't really exemplify in my own world by myself, but when you have a carved pumpkin equipped on your head, you can now not see those players on the map. So if you're holding this map, right, and your friend is over in the forest with a pumpkin on their head now, you will not be able to see them on this map whatsoever. This feature I see being used in quite an interesting way. Next up, bees got smarter. They actually can pathfind so much better than they used to be able to. They try to stay close to home. They don't get caught on corners. They actually try to pathfind in the game properly now. In this new update, there have been additions to the trial chambers, just a little bit of a tweak. So apparently in the hallways, they have added encounters which help lead up to the final boss fight type thing, where basically it's an increase in difficulty over time. I just wanted to mention some quick changes that are also in this update that you may want to be aware of really quick. So first off, hardcore mode is now officially available in Realms as well, which is great to hear. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Block sounds for the monster spawner block have apparently changed, or at least the breaking of it possibly. Go check it out yourself. Raid spawning has become better and more reasonable, meaning it needs to be closer to a village to actually spawn the raid properly. And finally, rarity of certain items have been changed and re-evaluated. For example, it takes into account the travel amount, loot table, obstacle difficulty, things like that. Oh, hello there. And so, for example, end crystals and golden apples are now in the common category for the loot tables. But now in the rare category, we have tridents, which have changed from ultra rare to common and now to rare. And we have god apples. And finally, in the epic category, we have the dragon head, elytra, and the silent armor trim. Kind of to be expected. Now, there is actually a lot more than what meets the eye in this update, so I will be linking the changelogs down below that I got this information from, and you can go check it out and play it for yourself now since it's finally out. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!